Okay, so we thought about the hallucination theory. We thought about the swoon theory. Now, another theory is that the disciples lied. Now, the theory, it goes like this, that Jesus was crucified and that he was killed and he was put in the tomb, but then the disciples in the night, they moved the stone together, they took Jesus' body out of the tomb, they hid his body somewhere, and then went around saying, yeah, Jesus has come back to life, he's risen. So everyone then runs back to the tomb, sees it's empty and thinks, wow, he really is risen. The disciples were lying, that's this theory. But is that really likely to be true? I would say no. You see, the disciples, every single one of those first apostles, all of them were martyred for saying that Jesus is raised. All of them except one, the Apostle John. He outlived all the others. He died as an old man, but he was exiled on the island of Patmos. And so all of them were martyred and one was exiled. Why? Because they proclaimed that Jesus was raised. Now here's the thing. People do die for things that they truly believe in. If they believe something, they feel strongly about it, they feel that it's right, they'll die for it if they really believe it. What people do not do is die for something they know to be a lie. People don't do that. Imagine a bunch of us, me, you and a few others, all colluded together and made up this big fat lie. And the lie was unpopular. And so the authorities came and they went up to one of your mates and they said, if you tell us, if you admit that you're telling a lie, you go free. But if you continue to lie, we're going to crucify you. And he says, no, I'm going to continue to, he's not going to say, I'm going to continue to lie. But he insists on what he's saying is true and gets crucified. Imagine that happens. So your mate's just been crucified for telling this lie and not admitting he was lying. And then the next mate, they say to him, tell the truth, this didn't really happen. And he says, no, it really did. And he carries on lying and he gets crucified. And then the next one, and then the next one. And then it comes to you and they say, if you admit that you've been lying, you go free. But if you continue to say what you've been saying, we're going to crucify you as well. What are you going to do? You're going to say, I don't want to be crucified. It's not even true, so I'm going to admit it. We was making it up. Can I go free now? That's what you'll do. Nobody dies for a lie. When you know something's not true, the only reason you perpetuate a lie is because it's going to benefit you or protect you, not to get yourself killed. At that point, you'll admit it was a lie. So the fact that the disciples all died proclaiming that Jesus was raised is evidence that they really believed he actually was alive and that it was worth dying for. The idea that the disciples lied, it lacks explanatory scope and it lacks explanatory power.